me say.
One kiss is all it takes.
If a girl touch me, me nah say me nah
What
me
you
that.
tell when you are buying you, be more careful, do you can find
Stay connected all day, every day. WhatsApp us anytime. 727-4474. The Wave, 94.5 and 93.7 FM.
Imperial
Black Sheep Music.
Wrong side.
Phyness.
From walking home and talking loads
To seeing shorts and evening clothes with you.
from nervous touch and getting drunk
To staying up and waking up with you.
but now we're slipping at the edge, holding something we don't need. All this delusion in our head.
The way of St.Lucia, well, every Chile, Jamaican, Lucian,
Come
Guyana.
on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. The wave. And I'll be me.
You're riding the wave. The wave.
The wave, wrong side. It's a blessing to see people with their hands up to the sky still. 'Cause honestly, for the same people, life can be so real. I'm amazed by all your strength, I am. And I'm grateful you come through, yeah. So I take this time to stop a moment and share my gratitude.
Thanks for listening to The Wave.
My light in the air for you. I see what you're doing, I see what you're going through. Put my light in the air, the truth is you're beautiful, beautiful. Put your light in the air for us. Everybody singing together, sing a new song.
As promised, Rob Zi Phyness, the Ashford and Simpson of reggae music.
Good morning, good morning.
I shock Rob Zi there. Like, what?
Hi guys, how are you? Which one am I though?
How's everything? It's nice to see you guys in studio. We know it's a good thing when you're here.
Yeah, it's really good to be back.
Yeah, we see the two faces on billboards and TV and let me tell you, top
We
celebs.
keep seeing people in the streets and like, oh, you're the guys on the billboard.
But-
So I feel like I can't wear my hair up anymore because it'll be a giveaway.
Right. So it's nice to have you in. Of course, we're talking new music that you have to release. So just before we get into that, what's been happening with Rob Zi and Phyness?
Quite a bit. We've been in studio a lot. We're planning another trip to New York as well. So that's pretty cool.
How soon?
We're looking at August actually. Last year we went in September, which was really cool and really cool. Like this woman, like, I
She
should've
was
brought my winter
freezing.
jacket.
Because he told me he was going to.
Yeah, well, the
Warm,
week
yeah.
before we left, New York had a heat wave. So
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's going to be great weather. And then
Oh Lord.
That's cool, 'cause
I
got
told
to
you.
shop. And an excuse to buy.
Nice.
So this year we're going in August, and the really great thing from last year, apart from playing, we busked and we did various things. We actually hooked up with some management over there. So our manager came down here a few weeks ago. She spent a couple of weeks with us down here, and we've just been gathering things, getting things together, preparing things for New York as well. Working on the billboard, the TV ad, everything is a part of promotion and visibility for us, and obviously releasing this next new track.
How many years now collaborating together?
3 long, arduous years.
Yeah.
3 alone? It feels like you guys have been together for such a
I feel like a lot.
3 years. Wow.
What's the gel there? How are we able to keep up? I mean,
The music. The music just keeps bringing us together in between all the arguments. Yeah, the music just kind of like, all right, it brings us back together. Like,
Because that's the love at the end of the day, the music.
Yeah.
But now the thing I can say for myself, when we started out, when Black Sheep became a band, and I was looking for a vocalist, that's when I really first actually met Phyness, and her audition at the end was not a singing audition. It was really just a chat, and it was at that point really that we realized, hey, we've got a lot in common. A lot of our goals and aspirations are quite aligned, and that's really where it started, and that's why I think the chemistry and the good vibes and just the longevity of what we're doing has remained and maintained, I think.
I also think when you work like with more than one person, like in a group or whether it's just 2 people, like the general goal always needs to be to work and make decisions for the betterment of everybody, not just like individually. That's what we do.
Nice.
That's the gel. And I mean, we talked about New York, which of course Jill did and so on. We get a set for something which is new. You got to get you involved with that, which is the jazz cruise. I mean, it's never been done before.
Yeah.
Right. Well, actually, it's funny because it's not new to us. Meaning, we do this on a weekly basis.
Really?
Yeah, we
On the Pearl?
On the Pearl.
On the Pearl, no, we actually work down at Chassenay, and they do their exclusive jazz cruise. So we've been doing that. I've been doing that for a lot of years, and Phyness and I have been doing that for the 3 years we've been together. And it's
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's developed into quite a unique cruise. It's not just jazz. Obviously, we do a lot of things. So this is just really great that we can actually do it on a bigger scale on the Pearl and be part of.
So then you know how it works. You would know the mechanics of everything.
Yeah.
All right.
This time we're going to actually be doing it with a full band, though. So
Really? On the Pearl?
so,
How's that going to work out?
I don't know.
I'm worried.
It's gonna be cozy. It's gonna be
Right. Wow.
Yeah, if you're a little seasicky, take a gravel.
Like me.
Yeah, really?
Every Thursday is life and death.
Wow. And you make it.
But I
she
do
makes
it
it work.
because it becomes fun after a while. I've learned that once you move around on the boat, if you sit still, and you get sick, you will get sick. But if you move around and distract yourself, have a little, coconut.
Sing to the dolphins.
Right.
Okay.
But what keeps you going, Phyness? Because you're very vocal on social media. I mean,
I am.
Yes.
I always say that, and I don't know why.
No, because I think the reason what I saw is that, and I agree with you totally, and we've said that a lot on radio, that artists needs to support artists.
Yeah,
And sometimes we say, and I always remember when people say to me, when they used to come here for homegrown, they say, well, y'all don't play local music on the wave. I say, all right, I'm going to play your song, and I say, well, where's your phone? And I look at the playlist, I say, but to me, your song is not in your playlist. And say, oh, no, I'm planning to put it tomorrow.
Well, I just think a lot of the times when I put it in post, Rob will be like, Phyness, you're ruffling feathers. And I'm like, but if you don't say anything, nothing happens. And a lot of like for me, I have this thing, if I share something of yours or if you share something of mine, I take it personally. I say in your inbox, thank you. I go on the post and I say thank you.
Right.
Because it's not something that happens very often. And it's not a competition here. I'm so tired of saying that to myself and to other people. It's not a competition. We need each other. That's why if there's so much division, then nothing gets accomplished. I just felt like I needed to say that. And we share our link for our video. We've done it in the past,
Right.
And people would comment on any crap you post on Facebook.
But the positive stuff,
that you actually want them to share and support you for, they don't, and that really is annoying.
We lack national pride here. Whether it's not throwing your garbage out of the car or supporting your music.
I think it's lack national pride or lack
They
of
don't support
because if
each
each
other.
artist would support each artist, will be will make more headway.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at the amount of networks that we all have as artists and on our social media. I mean, if we all spread all our music, and I can say we're guilty of it too, in a sense. We don't spread everything, but we try and we push what we can and everything like that too. So you don't expect miracles from everybody, but one hand can't clap, like they say. I mean, if we can't uplift our own and be really really happy about it, well, why should anybody else from foreign? So
we don't need to wait until, because that might never come until we become huge, and then I knew her and I share her music and I was always watching it. But when you watch it, when you were watching it, what did you do about it? Don't come in my inbox and say great song. Share that on your timeline. Don't just come in my inbox and be like, nice song, I like your song. No, you have a profile. Share it.
There's a saying that most times in St.Lucia tend to appreciate you more when you do it from the outside than when you do it from the inside.
Did you know what happened when we went to New York? Nobody knew what was happening. But all of a sudden likes increased. We appreciate it, but keep it going. Don't let it
go 758. They say go 758.
But it's all good, it's all good. You just gotta stay positive and maintain your focus, keep your goals in mind.
As well.
So which is, of course, you all have changed somewhat with that new selection.
How do you think so, Mike?
You switched it up a little. When I heard it, Mike played it for me yesterday. That's not what I was expecting, which is a good thing because then you're not keeping to one thing.
Dominance of the sax.
Not
too much of a dub vibe.
It was different. I was like, hey. All right. So that it's nice, and I'm excited for everybody to hear it.
Quite a few songs in the pipeline, and funny enough, when you played Destiny a while ago, we're actually taking a few of the songs like that one, for example, and we're revamping. So that's another one we're going to re-release as a duo because it works well. Yeah, we've got a few of them, and it works really well. Kind of the way we've done it now as a duo. It's a story, and that's what really the songs are about. They're either a story or something to uplift you.
And this is actually so beautiful, and Let It Go just covers. So this is actually our very first song. Original, together. So it's just the first one.
Yeah, we want to release that song. Also, I want to ask you: are you involved in any of the streaming
platforms?
Spotify and
Well, we will. I mean, as far as my other music is concerned, my other album, yes, it's on there. Now that this is set up. And that's another thing that people need to know in the business. And obviously some musicians know. What's really important when you put these songs out there, first of all, you spend a lot of money in the studio, spending money on making a song, and then when you get it out there, you're really giving it away. It's a marketing tool. If people buy it, great. If people stream it and you get money off it, great. The only way you're going to do that, you've got to make sure that all your proper codes and everything are embedded in the music, because in this day and age, from whether it's the wave radio station or it's a station in Japan, all these things are automatically digitally logged, and that's how you're going to get your royalties. So all of these things are really important to set up. Whether you want to be on the Billboard charts, you never know if your song is going to make it there, but if you've not got the proper embedding in your music, then you've no chance, not even if it's a great song. So all these things have to be put in place. And just like for Spotify too, once these things are there and then we upload to Spotify, this will be properly registered, like with Nielsen, SoundScan and all these things, and it will be properly
nice. Okay.
Because there's a huge appeal for your type of music. In fact, what you're finding now is a lot of the bands out of the US seem to be dominating the reggae charts. And doing some of the stuff you've been doing for years. And it's fascinating. I'm not too sure because of the fact that the US they understand the business a little more. But sometimes it's not because of the song in terms of the quality of the selection. It's just the fact that they probably have a good network.
Yeah, and like my father would say, or my grandfather, there's many ways to skin a cat. And really, whether it's you look at when we were in New York, for example, we talked to some of the bands and musicians. They're like, what do you do? And we're like, well, we do music. No, but what else do you do? Like, how do you make money? Like, this is what we do. And like, they work in insurance. They do something else during the day. Sometimes you might have a band, like we know a few reggae bands up in New York now, and they garner their networking by just on the road playing small clubs all the time. Now that's one way. Or you could kind of develop a song, get a hit song, get it out there on the radio, on social media, and it becomes viral. So there's many different ways of getting that network and generating that. So what works for you, who knows?
May not work for
we don't have a situation where we can jump in the back of a van with our gear and tour the island and make money. It's too small, you can't.
But social media does help. I mean, Cardi B became a star because of social media. Masana likes the song.
I'm a fan.
Means I love her.
So we're gonna tell us about the song.
Tell them we're doing St. Kitts next weekend.
Oh yeah.
For the
No, we'd like to be on the music festival, and it's always a foot in the door kind of situation.
Yeah.
Hasn't it passed?
No, it's coming in June.
But this is actually the Spice Festival. It's called Spice Fest, and it's at the Spice Mill restaurant bar on the beach in St. Kitts.
Nice.
So I know the owners there, St. Lucia and Roger, and I've done it a couple of years. And again, just by social media and some old friends reposting old videos from a few years ago, got back in touch and like, hey, let's do this again. So next weekend, Phyness and I will be in St. Kitts for Spice Fest.
But you have played at some of the festivals in the Caribbean before, have you?
We've done some, but like I've always thought, in years gone by with St. Lucia Jazz here, we are very accommodating and welcoming to a lot of Caribbean acts to come here to our festival over here. So that's great, and I don't think
it's not often
reciprocal. So you don't always get.
Well, I remember Barbados many years ago when they did the jazz. I remember the gentleman that run the jazz, the Cuban gentleman. I try to remember his name. And at a press conference, I didn't realize that he knew I was there. He said at the time that Arturo had never performed there. He said, Mike Rogers, put Arturo on your main stage. I put Ronald Hingston on our stage. And I always found it that in the Caribbean, I guess too, networking is important. And trying to get into the festivals and so on. But your name is getting out there, which is good. I mean,
we hear about or in this magazine article, and sometimes you don't even, these things just happen without you even kind of.
We just found a bio on the St. Lucia. It's a local site for the exports.
Yes.
The biography was so well written. We're like, oh my god.
Right.
They're doing some good work.
I'm like, how do y'all know us like that? That's great stuff.
No, they're doing some good work.
They do their research,
I think they've upped the game in terms of St. Lucia, the artists and music and product of St. Lucia in terms of the promotion of it.
It's happening, man. Things are moving here, and the social media and a lot of artists are coming out with the music a lot more, and it's a good thing. I think, like Phyness said earlier, we just have to kind of
support each other.
Support each other.
All right. Who wrote that track?
We did.
Okay.
That is fun.
Living My Best Life. Tell me about that track.
Well, I
get shy about it because I like it a lot. One of the things, I don't know if you remember, of course you remember, Mike, when I was younger and doing music, I always wrote about like sad stuff sometimes, like about relationships, things that I never experienced but so around me. And one of my goals in working with Rob and stuff was to bring out positive music, because there's enough negativity around you without a song to it, but to put something positive. And a lot of the times we find ourselves living up to other people's expectations and standards. People, like, for instance, people would tell me, why don't you get a car, why don't you get a house? I'm happy with my life. And living your best life is a relative thing. For me, it's my simple living. It's me and my dog, and we chilling, and that makes me happy. For you, it might be something else. So everybody, define your own life, define what makes you happy, and that's what it is.
And that's the important thing. What makes you happy?
And it's fun, for the last couple of months, because we've had this song in the pipeline for a few months now. Kind of tweaking and everything, and then you meet people in the street and or on the social media, and all of a sudden you're hearing everybody talking more and more about, you got to live your best life.
Right.
We're like,
now is the time.
Just see everywhere. Like the universe is talking to you.
So it's like, now's the time, and it's it's positive and it's uplifting, and that's what we want to be representing in our music as well. And I think there's enough of the other stuff out there. Let's send good messages and good vibes with our music and the lyrics, and I think that's what it's about, right?
All right. So who's gonna introduce the song first this morning?
Not me. All right. Beautiful. So this is our first original song, and you're hearing it on The Wave. We're doing our first interview on The Wave because they've always been really supportive of us, and we want to thank you for that. We want to premiere our track, our positive track, encouraging you to be your best version of yourself, live up to your standards. This is living your best life. You can take a little wine on it too. Take a little chip on it.
yeah.
Living it. Living my best life.
Oh yeah.
But this is a hold up, yeah. Time to free up, yeah. Came to show you a really good time now. Oh yeah. Feeling the rhythm, yeah. Sweet music calling me. Yeah, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. Yes, I'm living my best life.
One day you'll be chosen. Celebrate your life like today's your last one. Time waits for no man. Make every minute golden. Spread love in every way you can. Everybody needs a little helping hand. Just stick to the love program. Cause I'm living my best life.
Living my best life.
Oh yeah.
But this is a hold up, yeah. Time to free up, yeah. Came to show you a really good time now. Oh yeah. Feeling the rhythm, yeah. Sweet music calling me. Yeah, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. Yes, I'm living my best life.
One day you'll be chosen. Celebrate your life like today's your last one. Time waits for no man. Make every minute golden. Spread love in every way you can. Everybody needs a little helping hand. Just stick to the love program. Cause I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. Living my best. Living my best life now. Yeah, I'm living my best life. Living my best.
So when I open up my eyes and me see the sunrise, no, nothing can bring me down. Cause I'm living my best life. Yes, I'm living my best life.
Wanna know me? Heart is full and my mind is free. Spreading love to my friends and my family. Living my best life. Said I'm living my best. Check it. You gotta take time to spread the roses. Life's worth more than gold is. One love, yeah. Said I'm living my best life.
Cause I'm living my best life, yeah. Said I'm living my best life. Living my best. Living my best life now. Yes, I'm living my best life. Living my best. Living it. Living my best life. Cause I'm living my best life, yeah. Said I'm living my best life. Living my best. Living my best life now. Yes, I'm living
My best life.
Nice. I like it. I like.
I just want to take, before we forget, and that's the other good thing about Phyness and I. We think about the same things almost at the same time. We're very much in sync with each other. So I was just thinking about you want
food.
Something.
Oh my God, that is so true.
Okay, let's not get sidetracked on food. Okay, we'll get something in a while. No, but we just want to big up Corey Raggi from Airborne Academy.
Yes,
we recorded this song by him. And also Patrice Regis, another Lucian great producer who now lives up in Florida. Phyness has worked.
Yeah, he did my songs. The song I did, Groovy.
Okay.
2009.
Yeah.
My song.
Oh, nice.
So we worked with these
I know
guys
Patrice,
on the show.
he did a lot of soca music
at
before.
Gilly's studio.
Yeah. So it was really awesome working by Corey. He's got a really beautiful, comfortable studio. I could be in there like 24/7. So if I had the hourly rate down.
He gives you tea. Which rarely happens there.
Right.
People in studios, you'll need to give people tea.
Yeah.
I got some pictures of Phyness actually. We're gonna post them.
Don't post.
She's got like a whole big on woolly blanket like covered.
Right.
She's in the vocal.
She has to warm her vocals. Yes.
The AC is just like death.
But I
to her,
don't look like I look scary, man.
She looks like some gaji or something.
But it's nice. I'm sure you're
Corey's
proud.
also vocalist. He did a track many years ago. Yeah, with Fanny.
A long time ago. Yeah.
Wild Child is the god.
Yeah.
Wild Child. Yeah.
Corey's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure you must be very proud. Your first original, and it's a nice track. Yeah.
It just really fits us very comfortably, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was actually from a little while back. I was working. I still work and link with some people in Jamaica, and did send us a rhythm that we actually kind of used to okay, let's vibe on this. And then Phyness took it home. She kind of figured out the melody and everything, and wrote the lyrics got the hook and everything. Like, all right, cool. So then we kind of both put pen to paper and then finished it off and everything. So it came together really well, didn't it? Just kind of really quite naturally and
because I could, and it was my first time writing with somebody. So we were always nervous. Like, remember the last time we were here, like, when's the new music coming? I'm like, when the time is right. I knew that I was nervous about writing with somebody. So like, you get your idea and you're like, okay, so you write your piece and then we come together
and it may not mesh. Sometimes it may not mesh well.
Sometimes you don't want to do I don't like that because then they feel offended. So you've got to kind of tread carefully and work out, okay, how you write together and just how and I think it's just like working out. The more you do it,
get better at it.
It flows a bit more,
All right. Well, we're expecting more tracks from you. We're looking forward to the Jazz Cruise.
Yeah, the Jazz Cruise. That's May 8th. We're also going to be in Dennery actually on May 5th. They've got the Love Connection going on there for that weekend. So we're going to be performing down there. So I just
Where do you perform at the moment?
We're working every night. We work a lot. Like Mondays we're down at Jade Mountain. Tuesdays we do St. James. Wednesdays tonight we're at the Sandals Ground. Thursdays the Jazz Cruise. Friday is always a great day because it's tapas on the bay. It's the only local spot we really play. We play there from 7 o'clock. So Rosie's always very supportive of our tapas throughout the year. So we really want to big up Rosie and her whole crew. Kissy and them down.
Well, his name is Fabiano, but I call him Julio.
But that's a great spot too. Cat Maison, Coconut Bay. So we're busy, hard-working musicians.
All right.
For sure.
Well, thanks for coming this morning. I want to wish you well. We give it a tremendous amount of love as always. And of course, we're hoping that one of these days you can do a demo track for us as well. That's putting out that
a demo track. What do you mean?
I don't mean one of the sounds we're changing, living your best life.
A dub plate.
Oh, no problem.
I call it the demo track.
Yeah, we can do that.
And we're looking forward to the cruise as well.
Yeah,
for sure. A number of visitors listening, coming to St.Lucia for the Jazz will enjoy your music as well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
The modern music.
Get your praise from someone else.
I made no promises.
One kiss is all it takes.
If a girl touch me nah say me nah
What
be
you
that.
tell when you are buying you be more careful, do you can find
I like it hot.
Stay connected all day, every day. WhatsApp us anytime. 727-4474. The Wave 94.5 and 93.7 FM.